Okay, Kelly, looks like you went with the stacked monogram. Monogram's looking good. The mark's looking good. I have a suggestion. I think that we want to try something here. And let's take a look at the mark, and we can clearly see the K and the D. And it's so clear that we can see the K and the D that it almost looks like, okay, great, you got a D and a K. It's stacked up on the top of each other. Let's move on. You see what I'm saying? So my suggestion is to add a little bit of interest, and maybe just for maybe to have the viewer have that one double take where you go, oh, I get it, instead of obviously looking, okay, it's a KD. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when you see something after a second, you look at a logo, you go, oh, I get it. And it's like this moment where you go, wow, that just became a great logo. So my idea maybe is to try this. Try removing the ends of your K and just have it end at the D. That way you're going to look at it, you're going to see a D, you're going to see the shape, and then you're going to go, oh, KD. Okay? Think about it. I'm thinking it might work. Because right now I think this is it's just too, boy, it almost looks like you just plopped the K right over the D. I know I said that already, but I hope that makes sense. If not, let me know. I'll see if I can clarify. Try that. I think you might like it. I think it's going to add a lot of visual interest to this mark right here. Now, as far as the Kelly Danner designs go, right now I think your name is entirely too close to the mark. There's no room to breathe. You know, you would have the mark and then have a little breathing room, and then your name, so you don't have it just stacked right on top of each other. This comes up a lot, and it's very natural for students to want to center align things. What happens when you center align a composition where there's one word on the bottom is that the one word on the bottom is typically spans less distance than the other words, so it gives this appearance that the foundation is weak. And we can see that here by this creates this illusionary triangle. Okay, triangle with the thin end, the pointed end on the bottom. What happens when a triangle stands on its a tip like that? It's going to topple over. So that's why this logo kind of has this appearance that it's ready to topple at any one time. It's because of this illusion caused by this triangle right here. To circumvent that, you could try a couple of things. If you move those in like that, those K and the D, you could pull this design over here, right align it, and see what kind of relationship you have there. It might be interesting because that K is going to point to design, and it's going to be interesting. I would also use a different typeface, different configuration for designs. I wouldn't use the word designs. I would use the word graphic design or graphic designer, okay, because that's what you are. Right now you look at it, you go, Kelly designs what? What does Kelly Danner design? And why should I call her if I don't know what she designs? Do you see what I'm saying? So as a designer, you're going to say, and that's a universal truth. And employers will look at that, and even John Public, if you're a freelance designer, you hand somebody a card that says Kelly Danner Designs, they stick it in their wallet. 3 months later, they pull it out and they go, boy, who is this? And what does Kelly Danner design? As opposed to giving them a card that says Kelly Danner Graphic Design, then you look at it, you go, oh yeah, I remember Kelly Danner. She was that graphic designer that I met, blah, 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 right? That would be my recommendation. Okay, so at any rate, I think that the name needs to come away from the mark a little bit. Whether this is always an interesting composition too, where you have the KD over here, then you have Kelly Danner, and then graphic designer, or some variation of that. Okay, so I mean, you could have Kelly Danner graphic design. I don't like that though. I would, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe your name over here, Kelly Danner Graphic Designer. Okay, but I would like you to think about that center aligned right there and how that creates a triangle here. And then also this typeface here for designs, I would differentiate that with the typeface you use for Kelly Danner. Use a different typeface. Maybe a serif. Maybe mixing a serif typeface in with these two sans serifs is going to be a really interesting way to go. But at any rate, you want to change the weight from that because even though it's Kelly Danner Graphic Design, you could add some visual variation there, and that's going to add some interest. Okay, so good job, great job, looking great. Hey, thanks so much for including your work, and let me know if you have any questions at all moving forward. I'll be glad to clarify or provide any further assistance if needed. Okay, thanks very much.